Backed with data that Colorado is seeing fewer COVID cases and hospitalizations, Governor Polis today moved forward with new regulations designed to move us into the next phase of COVID-19 recovery.
But the change has many worried that our state might be moving too fast. News Channel 13's Chase Golightly joins us from the newsroom live with more on the governor's main points today, including how the governor is addressing some employees' fears of going back to work. Chase.
Bart Heather, Polis said people don't have to return to work if they feel it is unsafe. He also warned there will be consequences for those who aren't following this updated state order.
Governor Jared Polis says it's time to get back to business in a limited capacity. But he also addressed some fears that it is still too early to do so. In fact, Polis says extending the order wouldn't be as beneficial as people might think.
The evidence that we've seen shows that extending the stay-at-home order would not reduce the severity without the continued ongoing interventions to flatten the curve.
In other words, it's what we do in public that will be the real deciding factor. These graphs show the number of cases and hospitalizations in the state have both gone down, giving Polis the confidence that it's time to move to the next phase, safer at home. The new guidelines for retailers include requiring workers to wear face masks and gloves, have temperature checks before working, social distancing measures, and requiring employees to wash their hands and sanitize high-touch areas frequently. As for vulnerable workers, say someone with asthma or an autoimmune issue, the governor says there are protections in place.
No vulnerable individual can be compelled by their employer to return to work if the work requires in-person work near others and puts that employee at risk.
This also applies to parents who have no place to drop off their children when they work. But the governor also had a warning for counties like Weld, who are seeking to completely reopen ahead of the state's timeline. He says while authority intervention wasn't used before, the state will use it now.
Enforcement is absolutely critical.
And those who don't abide by the safer-at-home orders will be punished.
Businesses as well, who are disregarding these safety regulations, will be issued a cease and desist order and can also have their licenses removed.
Polis says he's counting on people to be his eyes and ears, urging them to report violators to their local health department or even to the Attorney General's office.
Governor Polis once again said even though the situation here is improving, this new phase in no way means we can forget about wearing face masks and social distancing. He says now more than ever, it's key to follow those basic guidelines. Reporting live in the newsroom, Chase Golightly, KRDO News Channel 13.